welcome back. In this chapter, we're going to talk about toolkit function. Sometimes I will call it parent function or basic function. They are the same. So what are the toolkit function? We have a constant function, so a constant function means fx equals to some constant. C is a constant. For example, they could equal to anything, like this one. If this is equal to 4, so I have fx equals to 4. That would be your constant function. It's going to look like a straight line. And then the other one is, the second one is identity function, which is fx equals to x. What does that look like? So that means when you put in 1, y equals to what? Y equals to 1. When you put in 2, f of 2 equals to what? X equals to 2. If you put in 4, your output would be 4. So that means the function is going to look like this one. One, and then 3, and then 5, 5. So that would be your toolkit, your identity function. It's going to look like a straight line with 45 degrees. Of course, f of 0 equals to 0. Okay, another toolkit function is absolute value function. Absolute value function is fx equals to absolute value of x. So the function is going to look like a v. So basically, what does that mean? That means everything is look like the positive side is going to look like the identity function. Because if you put in f equals to 1, so absolute value of 1 equals to 1. F of 3, absolute value of 3 equals to 3. But if you put in -1, absolute value of -1 equals to +1. And then if you put in -4, absolute value of -4 equals to 4. Another one is a quadratic function. A quadratic function, the basic one is fx equals to x squared. The function is look like a parabola. Okay, another one is a cubic function. For a cubic function, fx equals to x to the cube. The functions look like this one. Oops. They autocorrect me. So here's the cubic function. Another one is reciprocal function. Which is fx equals to 1 over x. So the function is going to look like this one. Next one is the reciprocal square function. Next is a square root function. Oh, I didn't say. This function is 1 over x squared because it's a reciprocal function and you squared them. All right. The next one is square root function. Square root function is look like square root of x. The function is look like this way. The last one is the cubic root function. So this is the cubic root function. So these are the basic function that we have. And that's it for today's class. And in the later lesson, we're going to explore more about, hey, what does this basic function do? And why do we need to learn it? This is very, very important. And I would suggest you to try to memorize all of the function. All right, I'll see you next time.